Mr. White and Veli both ended up in the hospital. We realized we lost track. Both of us got sentimental after the accident, so we left Mr. White and headed back to Devi.
He left with everything, even his cat. If you find him, tell him I miss him, and I love him, and I'm proud of him.
On the internet we saw that Graffiti in Berlin was the biggest in Europe, and deep inside we were hoping to find Devi there. It was a long trip, but luckily I still had some magic tobacco left from my Swiss doctor.
Is that something to say about it?
Nothing much, man. At the famous Berlin Wall, we bumped into a local writer, Mr.Ix.
Who do you think did the Star Wars 2 piece?
Yeah, it must be this guy. Yeah, it's Devi, the guy who's famed for the train bombing and all over the world.
How big is Berlin in graffiti these days?
Large. You see the subway on the bridge? Wow. I hate trains. Always, when I try to paint a train, it's going to roll away. Always leaving.
You think you know where we can find that Devi?
If you search for Devi, then you maybe can go to Palestine. Like in a hummus place over there, I saw the tag of him on the surface of the toilet wall. So maybe he's there.
Fresh tag? It was fresh.
Yeah, it didn't look old, but I mean, what can I say? It was a wall and it's a tag, you know.
We found a box with new flip-flops and sold them all.
I think. No?
Where are we going?
I think we're going to Israel now.
We're going there. Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, Israel, we're going there. Berlin to Israel. Motherfuckers. When we arrived in Israel, we saw young people breakdancing everywhere. Jerusalem felt like a mecca of street culture for us.
Every train that rolls by, I'm fucking looking at just out of habit. And I see fucking, like, I see something different on the fucking train. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that? And I'm looking at it and I see fucking Devi on this fucking train rolling by. I think he was up with Jers. And it was the fucking first rolling train I ever fucking saw. And it was fucking Devi.
We saw Devi's tags everywhere we walked. We were close.
By coincidence, we saw Devi's cat on the streets, which led us to his place.
Where's Devi? Where's Devi? Where is he? Where's Devi?
Where have you been hiding, man?
We're looking for you, man.
No. What's up?
Hey, we're behind
Safe.
We know who painted over your mom's piece.
Who?
Mr. White.
Mr. White?
It was Mr. White.
Uh-oh.
You sure you didn't do Star Wars 2-piece?
No, man, I didn't do Star Wars 2-piece.
You did.
I don't know who did.
It was you, ain't it?
Nah,
In it,
ain't me, man. Not me. I don't know about Star Wars 2-piece.
No?
I don't know. Maybe.
People told us you did it.
No, it wasn't me, man. It wasn't me.
Devi really loved graffiti. Not just his, but he also admired graffitis from another graffiti crews.
And Nachman.
Why the Nachman?
The Israel crew, the big crew here in Israel that are always doing crazy stuff. They're like proper hardcore, like ravers, like parties in the street all the time. And I like their style. Like they got a lot going on. They're big in the game. They're like everywhere.
We have the light of the future redemption.
They're doing their own thing. They got their unique style, and I think it's good for, culture here in Jerusalem.
And on the way to the old city, we could hear them from far, playing their music. There they were, the Nanachs.
This is how it works. We go out on the red light. The tzaddik told us to dance wherever there is a stopping of the car or a stopping of people. So we go out red light, we dance. When it's green light, we have to be back in.
Nanach, they put light in the place, in a boring, you come to a boring place and you're like, I'm feeling so down, everything's so normal, where's God, where's the light? And then you just see a Nanach graffiti and it's just like, hello, This whole world is one big graffiti. Every day God does a graffiti of the sky, man. Did you ever see a sky in the same color the day before? Right? Pretty wild, man.
Happy hippie Jews, they were fantastic. We loved their style from the first time we saw these guys.
Normal graffiti around the world, regular graffiti, regular anarchist graffiti, doesn't really have much of a message. It's usually just anarchy, or whatever it is, stupid stuff. I'm not trying to put it down, I'm just saying the difference is this graffiti, Nanach Nachman Nachman Muman, is about the redemption of the world.
בוא תתקן את האותיות קודם, אתה אל תכניס בפנים, אנחנו ממלאים כחול. אתה עושה צורה, אני ממלא. אתה תעשה צורה יפה של מם חדשה.
From where do you grow this gas from? Here, I grow it right.
Yeah.
But you grow it from a bit up?
Yeah.
You think it will grow more if I grow it from up?
Yeah.
Where are you come, my friend?
Slovenia.
Slovenia.
You cut the hair for all, Nana.
Yeah? See?
This is what I wanted.
We totally believe in following the law of Israel. We just want to spread the message of Saba, and we want to do it legally. We don't want to break any law.
So Israel has to be filled with Nanach. All the walls, all the doors, everywhere. Nanach, Nanach, Nachman, Nachmiman.
I went to Israel also. But yeah, it feels really good to just paint it all white. Like, it
It's the best, because they really think that, yeah, okay, we're doing religion, so then graffiti makes sense. You know, they try to make sense out of this kind of stuff.
We had Nanach all over here. Right in front of us, there used to be Nanach. It's, in fact, if you look closely, you could still see. If you have a good camera, it will come up. You see, this is the Nun with the Patach, Nun Ches, Nach.
You know Mr.White?
I'm not familiar with him, no.
He cleans the graffiti.
And that's why he's called Mr.White, because he paints white? Well, he can paint over graffiti if he wants, but he shouldn't paint over the name of the Holy Tzaddik. It's different.
Why not?
Because somebody who paints the name of the Tzaddik, it's not spiritually good for him.
Get over it. Graffiti is not religion. And religion doesn't have anything to do with graffiti. And anyway, if it would, I would still paint over it.
It's not my battle. It's a shame for him. It's a shame for the world that Nanach isn't respected. But I'm sure it will be very soon.
It's bad, man.
Why?
Why?
Nanachs are the best. I'm Nanach.
Yeah, it's very nice to be happy all the time when everything around you is shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's very easy just to be happy all the time.
It's not easy, it's hard work.
Yeah, it's hard work to totally not be looking about what is around you. I mean, it's a nice concept, you know, it's a nice concept. Let's be happy, everybody will be happy, but there's a lot of shit going on here and...
But can you blame them?
What, for wanting to be happy?
Yeah.
It's escapism, you know?
I really don't think it fits you, man.
It does, it's really good, man.
But you know, they're not really tolerant. They're just thinking for Jewish people, not for the Arabic and worldwide. They're just, you know?
What these Nanachs did out of me, man. Shit, I look like a clown.
We heard about the famous wall called Separation Wall, somewhere between Israel and Palestine. We wanted to see if there was some graffiti there,